because they work hand in hand sometimes. And he's just a great coach all around. And going over there he has an extremely pro approach to what he does, and he takes no bullshit, and we have fun.
So you didn't start working with Duke until after you were drafted?
Yeah, after I got drafted, did not come into the facility because you can't.
Right.
I moved up here. I got an Airbnb, and I've been training with him ever since for almost 2 weeks now.
Who introduced you to Duke?
It's one thing to talk a good talk the day after you're drafted. It's another thing to get right to work. And the fact that Tyler Guyton came to Dallas 2 weeks early, got his own Airbnb, and was already working, if this guy fails, it won't be because he didn't try hard. And that's why I beg Cowboys fans to kind of stay patient, because to me, it seems like this player understands the importance and the opportunity that he has to be the starting left tackle of the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not saying that it's going to be perfect day one, but I do understand that he understands just the amount of work that he needs to put in. He got with Duke Manyweather. He's already talking about making the transition to left tackle. And to me, that's important. Mike McCarthy had a few notes today, and as I get to 5 thoughts about the first day of minicamp, and I got some great thoughts. Mike McCarthy had a few notes today, but one of the things that he said, it really struck a chord with me because the buzzword this offseason has been culture. Mike McCarthy put it directly on these guys, and he said, listen, you guys are part of setting the new culture that is going to hit in Dallas. You rookies are part of setting the culture. That's how much he believes in these guys. That's how much he wants these guys to come in, take charge. And when you hear stories like, hey, these guys were getting together in the lobby of the hotel, already working the offense, you can't do nothing but say, man, if nothing else, they drafted the right group of guys. If they pan out or not, that's going to be on them, but they did draft the right group of guys. One of my notes that I want to hit on was the love for the young quarterback, Mike. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, but Mike Hosen. I don't even know. I have no idea who this player is. I don't. But when you hear Mike McCarthy say that he was prepared, he was able to get through the offense, he was able to at least manufacture and run the offense. And that's, if nothing else, I think that's praise within itself, because he also went into detail saying, listen, we're not just bringing this guy in to be a body. We really want to give him an opportunity. I thought that was cool. And the fact that Mike knew his name and said his name, I thought that was awesome, to be honest with you. No, he's not going to make the team. No, he's not going to challenge Dak Prescott, but I still think that's a great nugget. And I think what that does is that shows the other players, like, listen, if you're doing what you're supposed to do, Big Mike will remember you, and he'll give you an opportunity. Another note that I wanted to hit on was the fact that Mike did have some high praise from Marshawn Nealon. He's talking about his size. He talked about his play style. He talked about how the league was really high on Marshawn Nealon. Said that, first impressions of him, he's bigger than what he saw on tape. I thought that was pretty cool. I actually am really excited about Marshawn Nealon. I went live with Vach, and I said, listen, as much as I wanted to get to these other prospects, and I have watched 2 or 3 games of those guys, I've literally scoured the internet for every one of Marshawn Nealon's game tape, whether it was full game tape, in games, when they're down, he's still playing hard, he's still chasing the quarterback. You can't tell me that's not what they saw in this player, so I thought that was a good note. One of the things that I saw with Thomas, with BB, and with Guyton was just how big they were. Like, Dallas said, we want our O-line to look different. Guyton 6'8", true 6'8". When you see BB on the field, you say, man, this isn't Tyler Biotish. This isn't like a slim, thick guy. It's a big guy. And then Nathan Thomas, another guy, big athlete. And so Dallas really wanted to remake its O-line room. And when you see it, like, seeing is believing, seeing those 3 next to each other, walking, they already look like pros. A lot of times when these rookies get to the NFL, they don't have pro bodies. That's just a real thing. The last player who I said had a pro body was Tyler Smith. All 3 of these linemen have it. So seeing them walk around, seeing them move around, you can say, yeah, these are those guys. Guys, it's just good to have football. It's just good to know who our team's going to be and who we're going to sprinkle in with maybe some added free agents on the back end. I'm excited. I hope that you guys are. You could read a lot of tea and get some notes listening to these interviews and really hearing what Mike has to say about these guys. But I'm very excited about this rookie class. It's your boy Fuss as always, guys. I'm going to be with you guys recapping OTA. So you guys let me know what you want to talk about, and I'll be here to talk about it. It's your boy Fuss as always. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Peace.